This is Gary Attention with CNTV, and today we're in Fort Collins, Colorado. I am here at the Mainline Ale House. Since 2013, they've inspired with a menu, handcrafted beer, basically filling you up with a full flavor of Fort Collins. Guys, thanks for joining us here today. Caught you on a busy night. We're talking about Saturday night. Things are happening here. A couple levels of fun here. Let's start off, first of all, a little bit about yourselves. Share with me a little bit, Steve, how you got involved with the organization here.
I had worked for another concept here in Fort Collins, and I had visited the Mainline on numerous occasions and just had a great experience. From service to food to atmosphere, it was just awesome. And the former company I worked with unfortunately closed down, and I was searching through ads, and actually I saw on a Craigslist ad that the Mainline was looking for a general manager, and right away I knew it was for me.
Unfortunate for them, fortunate for you. This is a great organization for you. Tell me, have you been involved in customer service your entire life?
Oh, absolutely. I've been doing this for about 22 years, mainly in the back of the kitchen. I do have my culinary arts degree, so I went and did that, and I'm expanding to going up to the front of the house and doing the bar managing stuff. I have bartended before, so that's kind of where I'm at.
Excellent. All right, guys, we're talking about an ale house, but this isn't just an ale house. This really is, the founders are what started this whole thing. I mean, this whole handcrafted brewery here, we've got some history here. One thing to be a part of that movement, it's another thing to be really with the guys that started it all out. Great history.
Absolutely. Started back in, I believe, 1988 in the Logo section of Denver, when Logo wasn't exactly what it is today. And they started out, I believe, the building, they put 22 billiard tables in the building, and it just became an instant success and a place where people wanted to gather. And from then on, for the last, which will be 30 years shortly, it's just been the place to be, and the place to be seen, the place to go and have fun.
Absolutely. Look, before we jump into the menu here a little bit, talk about some food, let's talk about what's on tap. I mean, obviously we're talking Breckenridge Brewery on tap, but you got quite a few other things online. Share with me some of the locals.
Okay, so we do carry Odell's products, also New Belgium as well. We also do Fort Collins Brewery. We also do all the little microbreweries that are around here and in northern Colorado and southern Colorado as well.
Vanilla porter, oatmeal stout, avalanche ale. I mean, pretty much any kind of taste bud can be taken care of here, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. We try to cater to everybody, even from the light beer drinkers to the heavy ones as well. And sours, all kinds of ciders as well.
Breck Lager, Lucky, U, IPA. Are these some of the locals that have been around for some time? And are people coming here to find out what's new, basically?
Oh, absolutely. We also advertise on Tap Hunter so they can see what's on next and what's going on to be on tap as well.
So, Nitro comes basically in a glass. It can come in a can. They've got some seasonal beers right now, which is a pumpkin spice, I understand. How's that going over?
Oh, that's going over really well. It is the time of year for pumpkin spice, as you can see everywhere. So we do actually have a couple pumpkin options on there as well, besides the chocolate nitro pumpkin latte. So
this is definitely a party for pairing. Not only pairing good people with good beer, but also with good food. I mean, this is a menu that's quite amazing. Tell me who the chef is back there that makes all this happen.
The chef is Justin Burdick. Does an amazing job. Very talented individual. Can take random boxes of food that he has, and he just creates these wonderful creations. We had a beer dinner here last night with Odell's, one of the bigger breweries in town that everybody's familiar with, and the food that he put out was absolutely amazing. From a whole romaine salad like we had today with duck. He's a very creative man, very creative, awesome.
Pretty cool here to have him. He's basically a local, but yet he's gone out west. He has worked with a lot of notable names out there. Wolfgang Puck, a lot of guys out there. So he's bringing something to Colorado that is kind of unique.
Absolutely. Like I said, he did work with Wolfgang Puck, but even taking all those people out of the equation, he has so much talent that I guess I would compare it with somebody who just has a natural talent for woodwork, and they can just look at a structure and maybe sculpt something out of it. He's very much that way, but it's with food. Put 6 or 7 boxes of different kind of food in front of him, and he'll create this absolutely delicious entree, salad, or dessert. It's really amazing to watch him and how he works.
An artist at work. Kind of fun just to get back there and see him do what he does.
Absolutely.
small plates, large plates, small groups or large groups. Tell me about this facility here. We're talking about how many square feet are you able to accommodate here?
Our seating capacity is about 458. We have actually 2 different levels plus the patio. So we have a full bar, full kitchen, full dining room downstairs, and then the same upstairs, full kitchen, full bar, full dining room, and an outside patio.
Wow, I mean, obviously beer is something that goes on here, quite honest, but we're talking about full bar with full cocktails. Everything across the bar you can offer.
Oh, absolutely. We also offer some local selections in our liquor. So there's some few distilleries that have popped up around Fort Collins, including with the breweries. So we offer a little bit of those as well. Just trying to make everything kind of local and everything handcrafted. It's kind of what we like to do here.
I mean, I've always heard of wine pairing with food. We're talking about a chef who even knows how to pair up beer with food. I mean, I've seen he's got basically a lager there with lobster club. I mean, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, the Lobster Club is definitely a unique item, absolutely delicious, and chef created that. That was one of his creations. So he did an awesome job. Whoever has it, they'll always come back and ask for it. It's one of the more signature items, I say, that we've had in our past.
His menu really is ever evolving. I mean, you never know really what you're going to get. That's got to be fun not only for the locals that come in here, but even for you guys that work here. You never know what you basically come in and try out.
Yeah, we're actually changing our menu to our fall menu, which happens on October 18th. So we're introducing what we did this year that was different than previous years is we went back through and did some research and found out what people's favorites were and what sold the most. And we reintroduced the favorites that we had maybe 2 years ago back on the menu. Whole romaine salad. There's just a lot of things on the menu this year that are new and exciting to the new guests, but to the old guests are going to be coming back because they've been asking us to bring it back on the menu. And that's going to be a really big draw for us because people are real excited about the menu change.
That is cool. I mean, basically, this is the People's Bar, an ale house really by natural tradition. The spirit is bringing a community of people together, good people, good beer, and great food. Is the community involvement, like you just said, really important to keeping it aloft?
Community involvement is very, very important. We like to put ourselves in the position where we are supporting local businesses around us, local schools. We've been doing a lot of marketing and support with some of the larger corporations that are within Fort Collins, and it's been working out really well, the relationship.
I see the fact that giving back to the community is important to this place. You partner up with a lot of other organizations to do that as well, and obviously it's gone great. Let me ask you this, the folks that have never come in here before, never tried that menu before, what would you recommend to them?
Well, my favorite is, I have to say my personal favorite is the meatloaf. It's awesome. It's, first of all, everything in our kitchen, it's a scratch kitchen, but the meatloaf, bacon wrapped, the gravy, the potatoes, it's just, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of person, so naturally I'm going to gravitate towards that. But I'm not the only one. It's probably one of the more popular items that we have. Absolutely phenomenal.
Andrew, let me ask you, somebody out there that wants to come in for maybe a signature cocktail that the guys are drumming up out back, what would you push them into?
An old-fashioned. We do one of the best old-fashions that we have on the block. And I will compare that to other rivals that we have as well. We have quite a bit, but we do really good old-fashions here as far as cocktails. But we do a lot of great beer. That's what we're known for.
Excellent. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you can check out their menu. I touched on a few things here, but quite honestly, this is a chef that brings something to Colorado that is very unique. It's an ever-evolving menu, always changing all the time. Basically, this is the place to get some beer. Everything on tap you can think of. This place was started, the founders were basically the guys that started this whole movement back in the late 80s. They really know beer. I mean, obviously, this is the spirit when you walk in here of what it really should feel like. This is Fort Collins.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it is. And I wanted to mention too that all of our desserts are very popular here, and they're made from scratch. So our cheesecake, which is pumpkin latte cheesecake, made from scratch, made yesterday. We have a very talented pastry chef in the back, Ashley. So we have phenomenal desserts that we can pair with what somebody ate as an entree, we can suggest maybe the banana jar if they're, if they like pudding. It's really a great choice.
I mean, one of the things, like you said, is it's a big place, but I see some nice intimate corners where people can get away, do their own thing up here, far away from everyone else. Yet at the same time, when it comes to catering for big parties, you guys offer that as well.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, tonight we have a party that will be between 150 and 200. So we can do small gatherings, 10 people, 13 people, or we can do 100 people, 150, 200 people. So, like I said, tonight we're looking at about 200 people. It'll be a great event, fun, introduce a lot of people to the Mainline who haven't been here before, show them our great food, the great beers that we have on tap, our great cocktails, and it'll be a win-win situation for everybody.
We're talking about, instead of a flight, if you want to maybe taste a little something you've never tried before, they can give you a taste of it, and then before you jump in.
Absolutely. They are more than welcome to taste it before they buy it. We pride ourselves in letting the people have quality beers, so after they taste it, they're most likely going to buy it anyway. So.
Excellent. Last time viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen. Their website is right there, easily located right here in Fort Collins, Colorado. Place accommodates, like you said, up to 400 people. So if you've got a group or a party, this is a great place to come out and check it out. And just make sure and get your taste buds ready, because they're going to basically put some things on the plate that you probably have never experienced before. Once again, that is the Mainline Ale House since 2013. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.